Yo, welcome back, episode 12, Splat Sports Podcast. It's just the three amigos here. We're kind of switching up a couple things around the network. Big things coming, but we're also kind of changing some things. If you didn't see, we had a special episode, Splat Picks did, and that's going to kind of be a new show. We're going to call it Splat Chats. It's going to be for us to interview people that we want to talk about instead of having them come on our shows and us kind of doing an interview there. That way, it doesn't kind of stack on top of each other. That way, if you just want to hear us talk to interesting people, you can, and that's the entire show. That's literally why it's called Splat Chats. So yeah, it's just us three amigos, the original three, I guess. I guess so we can kind of do that now. Barrett's now a host. I don't think we ever talked about
Yeah.
that. Barrett did a lot of great work for us. He kind of worked wherever we needed him to, or he finally just said, let's throw him on, on this show. So it's now us three.
Oh yeah.
Bit of a slow week in sports. I feel like this is kind of the behind the scenes work type of stuff going on. You got spring training, NBA is kind of heading towards the playoffs, and then NFL's heading straight into the combine and NFL drafts. But Jiros, how was your week?
It was good. Didn't really do much. We had Monday off, so that was nice.
Barrett.
Yeah, it was overall a good week. I think it was a pretty challenging week academically, a couple tests, but we powered through and we're ready for Monday for sure.
That's right. Me and Barrett both had the same math test. Hopefully, we passed it. Um, as I said, slow week in sports, but I think as Tennessee fans, we got a lot of good news, especially today. NCAA football is coming back. 25. Tennessee's in the game along with all 134 FBS teams. Delaware is not going to be in it. They're the 135th FBS team, but they joined the year of 2025, so they're not going to be included until next year's game. A lot of exciting stuff. I feel like we're on the very verge of it. And Grant, I know you've been waiting for this. NCAA football. I
hmm
play NCAA 14. GRS is the gamer, so GRS, how are we feeling about it? Give us a
Yeah,
meter.
I'm actually feeling pretty good, especially from EA. Usually when I get my hopes up from EA, it doesn't work out very well, but one thing that I've liked, like EA is putting a lot of money into this because they're paying each player like $600 in a free copy of the game. So what that tells me is that they are investing a couple or actually close to $6 million in into these players and into the game. So that tells me that, they think they're going to get a lot off of this and they're going to work really hard because this is probably going to be their main game now, main game series. So when I see that, I think, okay, this could be very similar to 2014, especially when they are, including a lot of the stuff. It does suck that the coaches aren't going to be in the game. That's going to be a little weird. So yeah, but overall, I'm excited for where this game's heading and the direction it's going.
A lot of exciting stuff going on there. But speaking of putting money into college athletics, Tennessee Volunteers just slammed on the NCAA. NCAA is going to die very soon, and I'm here for it. I will dance on that grave. Uh, if you haven't noticed, Tennessee did sue the NCAA. We did win because we're the Vols, by gosh. Also, the state of Virginia was in that lawsuit, but we don't really care about them because it's always us and it always will be us. We win. That means the NCAA, I believe I looked at some numbers, saw some things on Twitter. When I say looked at numbers, I really just looked at the smarter people on Twitter. NCAA really has a 16% chance of, I believe, rolling over NIL deals, meaning the NIL, it already was a Wild West. Now it is literally the Wild West. Anything can go. You can put as much money into the program. You can put as much money into a player, and there's no really regulations there. Barrett, you've been kind of following this. What's your kind of thought on it?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think you hear the talk of maybe is the NCAA even going to be a thing here in a couple years. So I'll definitely be very interested to see how that plays out. I think
You'll start to see even more of the bigger schools with the more money, like teams down in Texas, maybe start to branch or lead the pack. So in athletics, due to their money, being able to get better players and better coaches and better facilities. So I think this is definitely going to be very interesting for college athletics in general, not just college football. And I'll be very interested to see how it plays out over the next couple of years.
I think that a lot of people overlook that this isn't just for football, basketball, and baseball players. I mean, this impacts every sort of athlete here. So now this opens up a lot of opportunities for tons of other teams that maybe don't get the light shown on them because now money can go basically anywhere and everywhere. There's no regulation on it. And I think that's an awesome part of it. GRS, you got any thoughts on this?
No, not really. I do think that this is good, but to an extent, because I feel like this could be an imbalance of powers, because these schools like Texas, they have a lot of money and stuff. Hunter, quit rolling your eyes. But like, I feel like I know the balance of power wasn't very high in the first place, especially in the Power Five, but I do think in a few years, like once people see this gets out of hand, I do think there will be rules, not like rules that are like going to drastically change it, but I do think there's going to be like a cap, if you will, on it. Like, or at least they'll try to. I know, like, NIL's, out of the bottle and everything, and that's not going back. But I do think there's going to be rules that regulate it to a certain extent.
Was there really any balance of power before NILs
I
though?
said no. I
Okay,
said
okay.
no.
Uh, making sure, making sure you thought about that. But yeah, it's really about it in the college football world. Not a whole lot more going on. Speaking of salary cap, the NFL salary cap increased today, $30 more million as we head into MLB free. I mean NFL free agency. We got the combine coming up, draft coming up. I'm sure we'll get into draft talks later. Uh, but now we had an All Star game last week, and it was horrible. Uh, as a Celtics fan, I was ashamed that I had to watch Jaylen Brown go through that. Um, but I would say, is the All Star game really any good anymore?
No, I they need to change something drastically with this All-Star game. It is continuing every year to exponentially get out of hand. You look at I saw TikTok last night, and they said there's three fouls called in the All-Star game this past week. And I think next year, I really wouldn't surprise me if there's not a single foul called. Uh, the East team this year set the record for most points scored, and the West wasn't far behind them either. So as a fan, this is really, in my opinion, very boring to watch. It looks just like it looks like a gym class almost. Just some buddies going out in gym class and goofing around and having a good time, which is great. I think it's good. It's good for the camaraderie of the NBA, but as a fan who wants to watch, some of the best players in the league tip it off, it's not fun to watch because you can tell they're not trying. And I think there just needs to be something in place to where they're going to want to try just a little bit more. I don't know what that would be, but that NBA's got to find something, or maybe just blow the whole All Star game up.
I feel like every All Star game, kind of besides the MLB All Star game and NHL All Star games, aren't really as big as they were. I mean, I'm sure you can incentivize the players, but money only goes so far, if that makes sense, to $1 million athletes. But one of our favorite players, Scotty Barnes, absolutely lit up the All Star weekend. He has quickly become me and Barrett's and Grant's favorite player on and off the court. Giras, what do you like about Scotty Barnes' performance in the skills challenge?
Oh, I mean, I loved it, but I mean, there's really not much to say about it. I do agree with Barrett that, the All-Star game is struggling. Um, but I mean, Mac McClung tried his hardest to save that weekend, but I mean, he couldn't really do a ton. I didn't watch a lot of the game because I saw that it was going to be kind of weird and not very interesting. Are they still doing the rules a couple years ago they did where like they go to a certain number and each quarter each team wins?
No, they got rid
Yeah.
of the Elam ending this year, which really I was kind of upset with that. I feel
Yeah.
like at least the fourth quarter you could
hmm
kind of flip the game on and it would be somewhat
hmm
competitive, but they got rid of that. And I thought that was one thing that they had going for them that was a pretty good thing.
hmm
So I was a little bit surprised by that move by the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah, and especially since, they started including that, because it was kind of like they were like doing it because like, Kobe Bryant passed away and it was like some idea he had or something. And so I thought it was really good because I remember a couple of years ago watching it, like, that was probably the most tuned in I've been to an NBA game, not that's not the postseason. And so when I saw that, I realized, they should continue this and they haven't, and that's kind of been frustrating.
Yeah, no, I think the Elam ending is great. You can go back to the TBT, the basketball tournament, which happens every summer, which is composed of some I guess, former collegiate like alumni mainly, and some other like overseas pros going in this tournament over the summer, which is honestly it's fairly entertaining for what it's worth. And they implemented the Elam ending, and they had great success with it, and the NBA implemented it, and I thought it had some pretty good success. So I would definitely like to see that come back just because of the competitiveness, especially if it's a fourth close game going into the fourth quarter that the athletes will show in the last period of the game to get that target score. So yeah.
There you go. I feel like another big thing that they could maybe fix it is at least make it look competitive. I know it's an all-star game, but hitting a buzzer beater at the all-star game, I feel like that'd be a pretty cool moment, especially for the fans. And with the Elam score or whatever it's called, uh, I'm sure it would look great hitting a buzzer beater to win it. But yeah, all-star game, very boring. To another boring thing, actually tremendous thing. The MLB jerseys are absolutely horrible. Fanatics has taken over the sports world, not in a great way. The jerseys are trash. They do not look good. They look like I could have made them, and that's saying something. The patches, it looks like they have no passion into them. It looks like Timu made them. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Fanatics, they're $1 billion company. They should be able to put a little bit more effort into making, America's pastime jerseys, but they didn't. Barrett, what do you think about these?
Uh, let me just start off by saying I absolutely despise Fanatics. I freaking cannot stand them. I
Let them
ordered
know.
I ordered a Golden State Warriors championship flag from them 2 weeks ago, and it said it was supposed to be delivered the 16th of February and did not show up till the 21st. So this uh, Fanatics is already off. They're already on my bad side. And then I get on my Twitter and I see a picture of a George Kirby jersey from the Seattle Mariners. And let me tell you, I think if I were to go on to Fanatics and buy a George Kirby jersey, they might send me the same one that George Kirby actually wears while he's pitching for the Mariners. So Fanatics needs to step it up. These professional athletes, they work hard. They're getting paid a lot of money. MLB has a lot of money. Fanatics has a lot of money. You would think they'd be able to make some jerseys that are honestly probably, I feel like the ones that they've gone out are like middle school quality. I think some high school teams around the nation have nicer jerseys than the MLB ones. So I think Fanatics needs to step it up. I think MLB needs to look into that contract in the future. I know obviously they can't do that for this year, but I'm very disappointed in Fanatics and they need to change it.
Juress, you seem like a Fanatics guy. Defend them.
I'm not a Fanatics guy. I agree with everything Barrett said. I do think this sudden what this sudden
It's the first time you've ever agreed with somebody on this show. Oh my gosh, Grant. Well, we're turning over a new leaf, a new era of Splat Sports Podcast. Juress finally agrees.
all right, but anyways, Barrett's right about everything. I do think, this sudden rush of news and everything, I think they'll start putting more effort into it. But do I think it's going to change anything a ton? No, I don't. I just don't see it.
Yeah, that's kind of the crappy part about it is that are we going to see a change? No, we're just going to keep complaining and complaining. To me, the Yankees jerseys, they're kind of simple, and I don't think, I mean, they still don't look great, but it's kind of hard to mess that up. I feel like some of the simpler jerseys in the MLB, it's not that hard to mess up, but definitely the more complex ones, like the Mariners with the patches and everything, they look horrible. And don't get us started on the pants. Okay, we might have to have a blurred bar uh, on the pants.
Yeah, no, I think
But yeah,
just the fabric it looks like super thin, like it looks like almost see-through, like which is terrible. I understand. I read something that it's supposed to be like more like water absorbent or something, which is great. I'm glad they're making improvements on, the technical and performance side of the jersey, but they look, I don't know, I feel like they look like they could be ripped almost. Like if you were to just put a little tug on them, they'd probably rip, like you could rip the sleeves off really easily. And they just look, I mean, cheap, let's be honest here. So
let's be honest. How many do the pants need to be water resistant? Because I feel like most MLB games are played in the middle of the day with the sun shining. Now it's going to rain every once in a while. It's going to be a little hazy. Sure. I don't think that really needed to be a feature in these. That's just my opinion. I just don't like them. I think they look like crap. I don't really know why the MLB changed them. But it's Fanatics world now. We're living in it. They're going to become they're probably going to become the biggest sports company in the world soon. They're about to buy Panini, which is the sports cars manufacturer. I mean, they're getting to a point where they're becoming the biggest sports company in the world. But now we're going to switch things up a little bit. It's kind of our topics for the week. But G-Russ wants to do some trivia. And so in these weeks that we don't have a whole lot to talk about, we're gonna do some trivia on the show because we need some new stuff. We're working out some new things. Okay, there's a lot of behind the scenes work. If the Splat Sports was a building, we just got a good foundation right now, and we're now just kind of putting up the framework for what we are. A lot of big things coming. Eyes glued to social medias March 1st, but we'll see you there. Let's get to trivia.
Yo, I feel like I'm in Hunter's Row right now. Welcome back to a new show, new segment called Splat Trivia. Okay, it's essentially like a game show. We'll do different game shows. This one, we're going to have 3 rounds, one for MLB, one for NBA, and one for NFL. So essentially, I'm going to ask you to name top 5. We'll do home runs. Home runs isn't one of them. So past 5 home run leaders each season. So let's say, so it goes 2023 to 2019. Okay, if you get 2019, that's worth 5 points because it's the oldest and it's not the most common or most recent one. Now, if you said Matt Olson, for example, love the Braves, that'd be worth 1 point because he was the most recent home run leader that season. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how it works. If Hunter gets one right, he can keep going until he misses, and there'll be Barrett's turn, and then they each get 3 X's. Okay, so which one do you guys want to do first?
we'll start off NFL, Hunter.
Sure, let's go
NFL?
NFL.
Okay, okay.
NFL.
NFL. Okay, all right. This is
Are we
going
gonna
to
have? Are we
be
gonna have a score tracker? Are we gonna have a score tracker?
yes, I'll implement that with my great editing skills. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
okay. So, the one for NFL is going to be the past 5 offensive rookie of the years.
Easy.
Okay, so Hunter, pick a number between 1 and 100.
19.
Okay, Barrett.
50.
Okay, answer was 31, so that would be, I can't do math. Someone told me. Hunter? Okay. Do you want
Yeah.
to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Ooh, put Barrett on the spot. Okay. All right. Barrett. So obviously, but actually I meant to say this, I forgot to. I'm not doing this year because this year's easy and it just happened. So it's 2018 to 2022. To to make it a little bit harder. So you can't say CJ Stroud and just go 1 year back and make
It's
it
only 4
easy on
years.
yourself.
That's going to be my guess.
No, it's 5, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Get your math right.
You're right. All right.
Okay. All right, Barrett, I'll let you start it off. Let's walk me through your thought process here.
I'll be honest here, boys. I'm not the best. I'm not the best at remembering all these awards. So I'm just trying to think who was a good. First of all, I'm trying to think who that rookie class was. Number one pick was that Trayvon Walker and Aiden Hutchinson. Okay.
Wait. Are these offensive or defensive rookie of the years?
Offensive. Barrett just wanted the class.
Okay.
I was really gonna say CJ Stroud.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
That's why I forgot to clarify that. I'm sorry.
Boys, I don't know.
Just name
It doesn't.
one.
Last year's worth 1 point, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna remember either other years.
Okay, all right.
Who's a rookie quarterback? Rookie quarterback. I don't know. I mean, I'm blanking here. Can I phone a friend?
Okay, I'll give
me a
you
hint. Give me
each
a
one
hint.
hint. I'll give
Give me
you
a
okay.
hint.
There are only 2 quarterbacks on this list.
Great hint. Okay.
That's it.
That actually helps me there. Okay.
Bryce Young was the year before. Oh my gosh.
What?
Bryce Young was this year's class.
Oh Lord, this is rough.
I don't know, boys.
Just name a guy.
Just name somebody.
Name a young rookie.
Well, that would be this year's class.
Oh my gosh.
Just name a young NFL player.
Isaiah Pacheco. That's not it. But
Isaiah Pacheco is not
not
one
it.
of the answers. That's Barrett's first X. Hunter sounds like he could go on a roll here.
Garrett Wilson has won because the Jets swept the Rookie of the Year awards.
Okay, Garrett Wilson.
Yes, quarterbacks. This is where it gets a little tricky here. I know they have to be as starters. Baker Mayfield did not win one, which makes me think that 2018 it would not be him.
Okay, wait, hold up, Hunter. Let me clarify. Hunter got Garrett Wilson right. That is 1 point for Hunter now. So Hunter has 1 point right now.
Okay. Justin Herbert.
Is that your thing, or are you just walking?
Yeah, Justin Herbert won one.
Justin Herbert won it in 2020. That is worth 3 points. So Hunter's up to 4. Hunter,
Boom.
could you clear the board?
Okay. I've tried to. Okay. So I got 2022, 2021. Who would have been 2021? I gotta think who. Okay. 2020 was Trevor Lawrence class. Back-to-back rookie quarterbacks did not win it. I know it's a receiver, right? I have a feeling. One's a receiver, one's a running back. Alvin Kamara was 2017. So who won it in 2018? This is pissing me off. I can't think of it. 2019.
I will say 2018 person is he's younger than I expected.
Yeah. Oh, Jamar Chase won it in 2021.
Yes, that's 2 more points. Hunter, you now have 6.
Okay, so 2019, 2018. Okay. So it's got to be 2017. That was Myles Garrett as well, I'm pretty sure. So it's got to be a bit older than that. The Pittsburgh Steelers have not had – I'm trying to go through teams here. I feel like the Rams had one, but no, not recent. Cowboys, no. Justin Jefferson didn't win one. Frick, this is tough. This is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Who's that high draft? The Saints have not won one. The Falcons, no. Jaguars, no. Colts, no. Okay, this is tough. Juris has stumped me here. 2018. Can I get another hint since Barrett got a hint? Can I get a hint now?
Yeah, I gotta think here. I forget what teams are in AFC and NFC. There is one quarterback left and one running back.
Running back. Did Saquon win Rookie of the Year? I don't know. I'm trying to remember if Saquon won Rookie of the Year or not. I don't think he did because he got injured his rookie year. Did a Ravens running back win it? No.
I might have to put a clock on you, dude. You've took a couple.
Yeah, I know.
minutes.
This is tough. Brick, another quarterback. Who drafted a quarterback? The Browns had their all pick in 2018. Selected Baker. Was that Lamar's class? Did Lamar win Rookie of the Year, though? That's the thing.
15 seconds, Hunter.
We're going to go Lamar Jackson.
That is incorrect. That is your first X. Barrett, you both have two more X's. Barrett, did anything after that testimony of from Hunter, does that?
So the years that are left are 18 and 21,
19.
right?
No, 19.
Okay, so one quarterback. Quarterback and a running back. Running back.
I will each give you one more hint because y'all are stumped.
Okay, give me my hint.
Okay, one is a Heisman winner.
Did Trevor?
Oh!
No.
Oh no! I know both of them. No. No, wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
This is big.
Trevor. I almost said Trevor Lawrence for some reason.
This is Barrett. Think about it. This is big for you. You could get 5-4 and be back in
I
this
know.
and be up.
I'm thinking. Grant. I did a speech on the Heisman Trophy. I should know.
I know. Oh my gosh!
Hold on. This year, the winner was Daniels. Then last year was Williams. Williams. The year before that, it was Devontae Smith. So it's either got to be a guy from Alabama or Oklahoma, because that's up. Was it Baker Mayfield?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
It is not. That's your second X.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Hunter.
Probably that other Oklahoma guy.
Hunter is exasperated.
I was thinking Josh Allen, but he did not win a Heisman, or is he a running back? Nick Chubb, he did not win a Heisman either, which makes me think it has to be a Heisman quarterback. So two is too young. Trevor's too young. I gotta think back a little bit. Trevor. Gosh. Why can't I think back? Trevor's too young. Kyler Murray. I don't think he won Rookie of the Year, though. He did win a Heisman, and he's a quarterback. I'm gonna go Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is correct.
Yep, that was my
Boom.
next
That's
guess.
4 more. That's 10 for Hunter, I believe, if I
Oh,
did math right.
2018 running back.
Score will be up there. 2018 running back is the only person left.
Gosh, you have stumped me here. Running back that has won Rookie of the Year.
Clear the board,
It's
Hunter. Clear
it.
the board.
It was the last running back to win one. Okay, give me a hint.
Your hint. Okay.
Well played. Well played.
He is not from the SEC.
So not from the SEC. So he definitely wasn't a Big Ten guy.
I'll make it even easier for you. Big 10 or Big 12.
Okay.
Not like at this present point, with all these teams introduced. It was like
But then.
2018.
Okay. Running back at the University of Oklahoma, I think. No. Texas, no. Definitely not. So I'm thinking Big Ten. Gosh, you're gonna say this name because I'm not gonna get it, and I'm gonna be so upset. Big Ten running back. Jonathan Taylor's too young. I'm blanking. I got no idea. It's not a name that keeps coming to mind is Sony Michel. He went to Georgia. So I'm gonna go. Jonathan Allen.
No, is it?
The defensive end for the Commanders.
Yeah.
No, he was a running back at Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's not him.
Jonathan Taylor. That's
Yeah, that's who he meant. But it's not Jonathan Allen. Um, from Wisconsin. Barrett, what do you think? You need to stay in this, Hunter.
yeah.
You don't want him to clear the board.
So I'm trying to go down, the teams, and I'm trying to think. Just 2018. Who won the Super Bowl that year? Was that when the Patriots beat the Rams? Was that year? Okay. Uh,
I thought y'all would be better at this. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
Okay,
very
it's
good
kind of
at.
hard to think.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
This
hard
is
when I
6
don't
years ago.
This is hard to include when I don't include CJ Stroud.
No, it's not. It's that it's
I mean,
six
You would
even
have
years
if you
cleared the
ago.
did,
board.
gosh,
To be clear, I think this is the middle. It's the second. I'd say I don't think this is hardest, but I don't think it's the easiest.
this player or this round?
This round.
Oh God.
Well, I think one round. Okay, one round kind of one tends to one of you and one tends to the other.
I feel like I know it. I feel like I had my years wrong, and I feel like I know it.
Oh, I mean, Zeke is too old, right? Because I mean, obviously he went to Ohio State. Um,
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm so wrong.
I've freaking no idea.
You want one more hint?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I guess I give it 3 hints to each player each round if you're struggling. It is Big Ten.
Big Ten. You got to think either Ohio State. I don't feel like it's Ohio State though. Uh, I mean, Wisconsin has good running backs, but they don't. It's not Wisconsin. Michigan. Michigan. I don't know. I'll just say Ezekiel Elliott.
That is
Even though I know it's
incorrect.
not. I know it's not right.
No,
But
that is not right. Hunter?
My year's right. Alvin Kamara's 2017. Played in the Big Ten. I'm thinking Michigan State. I don't know. I don't know any Michigan State running backs though. Grant, give me one more hint.
Um, he is in the NFC. I'm not gonna give you the division because that's way too easy.
NFC. Okay. This is so much fun. NFC Big Ten running back from 2018. It's obvious. We just don't have it. It went Ezekiel Elliott, Alvin Kamara, no, Dak Prescott, Alvin Kamara. I can't think. I give up. I don't know.
You
Go
want
ahead,
to
give me
know?
that X. Give me the
The
X.
the 2018 Rookie of the Year. Hunter, you said his name. It was Saquon Barkley.
He's been around that long.
Yeah,
Gosh.
2018. I thought he was older than
oh
that,
my
to be
gosh,
honest.
Penn State.
I did too.
Penn State.
Oh my gosh.
Penn
Okay.
State mixtapes.
It's all
All
right.
right.
Hey, it's all right. I took a
Hunter's
good lead. I
Hunter's
took a
still
good lead.
up. Barrett couldn't get one for some reason, but
Uh,
hey,
I'll go
Barrett
first since Barrett went.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. NBA or MLB?
Do MLB because I
MLB.
feel like
Okay. So for the MLB, we are doing last year. So this is strictly 2022, 2023 season. The MLB leaders in WAR. So if you don't know what WAR is, it stands for wins above
oh gosh.
replacement. Essentially, if an average, so let's say, it's hard to say, but
I feel
if
like we
a
know what
zero
war is.
WAR,
I feel
well,
like we know what war is.
not everybody at home watching knows what WAR is, Hunter.
All 30 of
So,
them.
WAR stands for wins above replacement. That basically means, let's say, I don't know, Jared Kelenic had a 4.3 WAR. That means he was responsible for roughly 4.5-ish wins this year. So essentially, it's kind of a stat that's meant for like the most valuable player. That's how I've always seen it, kind of. So basically, the players who had the best seasons. This does not include pitchers though, because pitching WAR is kind of hard to, and it takes multiple statistics involved.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
Jeez.
Okay.
Hunter.
Does it go by every position or just
No,
top?
this is top 5 position player awards from 2023.
Okay. Trying to think if injuries have a major effect on war.
Also, Shohei is not in this, so don't say that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Because
say.
he did end up pitching, and his WAR was like 11
Yeah,
something. Like it was
super high.
crazy. Yeah, because he pitches. So I
Okay.
decided not to include him because of that. I thought about doing
Okay.
his non-pitching, but it was pretty. It
But
was
this
like
is
4.
top 5 position players. So I gotta think who else won the MVP. So it was Shohei and Acuna. So I'm gonna go Acuna.
Acuna is second with an 8.2 WAR. He was tied with the other person for first on most stats, but according to Fangraphs, I chose. But Fangraphs has this person like 0.1 higher, so I figured I'd make the other dude higher. So that is 4 points for Hunter. Hunter is now up 14-0.
Okay.
Blowing it out of the water.
I'm gonna go a guy who played a lot, had a good year. Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts is number 1. He barely edged out Acuna.
Oh,
I actually would have done good this. I would have done pretty good this round too.
Barrett is not looking so hot right now. Hunter, can you get the other 3?
Okay. Aaron Judge was injured. I think Paul Goldschmidt was up there, but the Cardinals didn't win a lot. So it makes me think that he might not be on the board. So I'm gonna go another Dodger. I'm gonna go Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman is number 3 on the
I'm
list.
cooking. I'm cooking.
Hunter is now basically destroying the Spirit head. I don't even know if
Okay.
Barrett can win now.
Okay. I gotta get 4 and 5. I feel like 4 and 5 are gonna be harder because there's a lot of guys that could be it. Mike Trout is not on there. The Angels did not win enough. But I feel like Mike Trout could be on there. I also feel like Juan Soto's on there. Harper might be on there. I'm gonna go Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is incorrect. That is your first X Hunter.
Oh,
He was injured for part of the year, at the start of the year, so
yeah.
that was kind of rough for you. Barrett, you need these. You need these big
Yeah.
time.
So I think Hunter mentioned him earlier. I think Goldschmidt's one to throw out there. He had a good year, but like Hunter said, the Cardinals weren't very good last year. So he's a candidate for sure. I think you look to the Astros maybe. They had some good people. Obviously, it's not Altuve because Altuve was hurt all of last year, so he's not going to be in there. But I'm trying to think. They got Kyle Tucker and Jordan Alvarez, but I don't feel like those two would be up with the elite. They're very good players, but yeah. So I'll go Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt is not right. That is incorrect, Barrett. That is your first
Oh,
X. Barrett, absolutely. Barrett's 0 for 4, I'm pretty sure.
If I would have started this round, I think I would have done pretty good.
Yeah, okay. That is
with
fair.
2 Dodgers.
That is fair. We
okay.
still have your expertise coming up next, though.
Yeah, and you get to go first on that. Okay. Well, I've got to think Rangers here because they went to the World Series, meaning they have the most wins. Marcus Simeon, I don't think would have that much. Jung was too young. I don't even think he played the entire year. There's not really another position player, so I'm gonna go Corey Seager.
Corey Seager just missed out at the list at number 6.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
That hurts, Hunter. It's your second X. Barrett, it's you.
Okay, so I'm thinking of like teams that got hot in the postseason, made a deep postseason run. I think one that comes to mind is the Diamondbacks. Corbin Carroll is obviously their guy, but I don't feel like he would be on there. I don't think they won enough games, maybe, but I keep coming back to the Astros or Braves, so I'm gonna go Matt Olson.
That is correct. That is number 4. Barrett is finally on the board. Hitting 54 home runs in a year, that's going to boost your WAR a little bit.
Yep.
Barrett now finally on the board. Barrett, you need number 5 here.
Yeah. Okay. So my mind is taking me to Houston with the Astros for some odd reason. I don't know why, but it is. So, they've got a lot of good players, but I feel like their main guys have been there forever, not really there anymore. But they still got that winning culture. So, uh, no. Let me go Bryce Harper here.
Damn, Hunter, say Bryce Harper.
No, he just threw him out there.
Oh, okay. No, it's not Bryce Harper. I will be
I did say
giving.
Bryce Harper,
Fine.
but
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, I will give one hint this round because y'all are, doing decent at this. This person plays in the AL. I'll say that.
okay, that's all I needed. Mike Trout, the Angels didn't win enough. Mike Trout's up there. No Yankee made it on there. An Orioles player might have, but they all played kind of the same. I'm gonna go with Jordan Alvarez.
That is incorrect, Hunter. When you
Oh my gosh!
here, I'll tell you why he's not on this list. Partly because he doesn't play defense,
Yeah, I know because he's a
and
DH.
he's
I
also
thought
never
that
had
his
a 40.
hitting.
He's
I
also
thought that his hitting would have carried him. It did not. Barrett.
he's never had a 40 home run season either, Hunter.
Yeah,
That
I
kills
know
you
he
too.
hasn't. Okay, I collect his rookie cards. Okay, I know. Barrett.
Salty.
Okay.
I will give Barrett one more hint because he is down so much. And this question's
Okay.
only worth 1 point, Hunter. Don't complain too much. He is in the AL West.
AL West.
If you know
I
those
mean, yeah,
teams.
yeah. I'm more of an NL guy myself.
Same.
So, uh, I'm pretty sure the
Oh my
Astros are
gosh.
in the AL West.
They are.
They are. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
That. Let me go, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker is incorrect. Uh,
If it's Mike Trout,
y'all,
I'm gonna
y'all
lose
have
my
three
mind.
X's. It is not Mike Trout.
Okay, okay,
Nobody
that's
on the
all I care.
Mariners. It was Texas Ranger Marcus Simeon.
I thought it was
What?
Simeon. Dadgummit. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
he had a great year at second base. I think his defense carried it a lot. His offense was obviously had a pretty good year, but I think his defense is what propelled him in the top five. And yeah. All right, our final one. Barrett probably needs to get all of them right if he wants to win. I think he still has a
Yeah.
chance if I did my math right.
hey, we
Your
probably need to cut it.
question. Oh, yeah. All right, we're gonna finish the final round. Hunter is up a lot. However, Barrett could come back if he swept this or even got the top four right. Our final category is all-time assist leaders. So number one will be worth 5. It's not gonna be like, the oldest person or anything. Okay. So Lucky Barrett, he gets the first. He's first here in this one. So Barrett, who do you think? Who do you think's the all-time assist leaders top 5?
So my mind is instantly taking me to one of the greatest point guards of all time. Kind of the old version of Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double, Big O, Oscar Robertson.
Wow. Barrett, he is
Out of
not
all
on
the
the list. He is
out of
not
all
on the list.
oh my
He
gosh.
is number 8.
Out of all the people you chose Oscar Robinson?
He is
Because
number
he's
8.
he's good at
I
everything.
I love me some Big
You don't
O.
you
I
don't
love
get
me some
triple
Big
doubles
O.
without dishing the
But
ball around.
listen, I love
Let
me
me
some
cook
Big
here.
O. I think he's a top 5 point guard ever, but he is number 8. I know.
That was a good
Hunter
guess, though. You
Hunter
know it
put it.
is.
Yeah, I know it was. He's number 8 on the list. Hunter, you can potentially lock this up.
LeBron James.
LeBron James is at number 4 on the list. He's played, 20 plus years in the league, arguably the GOAT. I think he's the GOAT. He is 4th on the list. I'm surprised y'all still
Let's
haven't gone to number one
go.
person.
Let's go. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Interesting. He is number 3 on the list. Did not think you would get him somehow.
British legend.
Yep.
Let's go. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson is one spot above Oscar Robertson. He is number 7 all time in assists. Barrett, you need everything you got,
Yeah,
dude.
I need these. Okay, so I'm thinking either kind of early, like 2005 era, or I'm thinking kind of 90s, late 80s. So, um, let me go with John Stockton.
There it is. The number 1 player on this list, all-time assist leader. Surprised nobody said him before. Honestly, thought that was clear cut number 1. Barrett, that's big for you. You need to clear this board here. You have 2 and 5 left.
Okay, so now I'm thinking, the mid 2000s. So let me go with Rajon Rondo.
Rajon Rondo is number 14. I'm sorry, Barrett.
Oh, okay.
Dang, good grief.
He's number 14 on the list. That's a good guess though. I respect that guess. Hunter, do you have anything else?
Okay, John Stockton, LeBron, and Chris Paul. So I need 5 and 2. Okay.
After your
I'm
guess,
gonna
I will be
go.
giving a hint.
I'm gonna go with the guy taking a chance here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, that is definitely wrong. I mean, it's assists, not rebounds or points. This isn't points. Uh, very interesting guess. Your one hint for this round is both of these players have coached in the NBA.
Oh no.
So I think that should help
All
Barrett
right,
a
all right,
ton
all right.
here.
Yeah. Is Larry Bird on this list?
Oh my gosh, no. He is not on the list. When did Larry Bird coach? I
Larry
didn't know
Bird
that.
coached for the Pacers.
The more you
Pacers.
know. The more you
The
know. I did
Pacers,
not.
yeah.
Those are two
He
interesting
went to
guesses.
the finals.
Yeah, he was a good coach.
Wow,
He's a
well,
great coach.
didn't win one.
He's close. Closer than you will.
Close but no cigar. Hunter, what Barrett has lost, but what are your two guesses here?
Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, y'all are out. Isaiah Thomas is not
No,
on this
Isaiah.
list.
From the Pistons?
No, neither. Neither of them are on
Okay,
there.
who is Michael Jordan on it?
No,
No,
Michael Jordan and coach.
two coaches.
I was
Oh.
gonna say Michael
Isaiah
Jordan.
Thomas was a former coach.
Who's the head coach of the Mavericks?
Rick Carlisle. Or no, Jason Kidd.
Jason
No.
Kidd's number 2
Oh,
on the list. I know,
yeah,
I was
he did.
surprised too as well. And
Did have a lot of-
number five, any more guesses? Trying to
Where
think
did he
of
used to
something.
coach?
Nets. That's the most recent.
Nets.
I think.
Steve Nash.
Steve
Oh,
Nash is
Steve
number
Nash.
5.
God damn it.
Gosh.
Oh my
You two
gosh.
threw out the most random people to me to coach that I had no clue about. But yeah, Hunter has
Mine were
won.
not random guesses. Those were pretty
Barrett's
decent
was
guesses.
actually good.
Larry Bird was not. I did not expect
Larry
in
Bird's
my
a pretty
defense.
good guess.
Dude,
I didn't know he coached.
Have you never seen those videos of him like throwing them behind his?
Well, I've seen him, but I don't think he had 11,000 of them.
Well, that's the Splat Sports trivia. We're going to speed it up, but we enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun. We hope you all had a lot of fun. We're trying to change some things up. We got a lot of big things coming. March 1st. Be there. Be square. Check the socials, especially this week. Got some things coming. We will see you next time. Remember, Jesus loves you. Episode 13 on the way. 13 episodes. It's pretty crazy to think about. This is 12.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Saying next week's episode 13. Okay. Anyway, adios, amigos.